start by making my rice and get it going. So I'm going to be using this premium basmati rice. And I'm just going to cook it according to the directions. But instead of oil, I'm just going to put about maybe a tablespoon of butter in there. Rice is going in. I'm using, I can't believe it's not butter, the light one. I'm just going to toss a bit in there. Add my salt. I'm using Himalayan pink salt. You could use whatever salt you like. I'm going to go ahead and add the water. Cook this rice until it comes to a boil. Let it boil a few minutes, maybe like, 3 to 5 minutes. Then you're going to cover it, and then you're going to turn the heat down and let it simmer for about 20 more minutes. Start by putting some olive oil spray in the pan. I'm going to turn this on. And I'm going to start putting my wings in here. You can wait until it's already heated if you like. But this is just what I'm doing. Just going to toss them in because it's going to heat up pretty quickly. Add a bit of pan spray to the top of my wings. Now when I say lemon pepper wings, I mean they're going to be spicy. I'm going to be adding some peppers to this, so let's do it. I have 1 sliced large serrano pepper. I left it in the round, so it's like little serrano rounds. And then I did the same to my Fresno chilies. So I have 2 good-sized Fresno chilies. I chopped them the same way or sliced them the same way. I have, this is about maybe 1/3 cup of sliced purple onion. 2 large shaved cloves of garlic. You could press them if you like. Add a bit of lemon zest before I actually add the juice. So I'm just going to go ahead and get as much zest as I can off of here. And make sure you don't go too deep because you don't want it to be bitter. The juice of the lemon. Just a bit of lime juice. A half of a lime. I'll go ahead and give everything a toss. Depending on your heat tolerance, go ahead and add as much pepper as you like. And also, taste your peppers when you're slicing them, because sometimes, you get a good hot batch and sometimes they're not as spicy as you like. So always test your peppers and add as many as you like. Now that we gave everything a toss, I'm going to go ahead and add some salt-free dash flavorful chicken grilling blends. Yes, it's grilling blends, but you could use it however you like. And I just really love these because they don't have no salt in them, and you could kind of adjust your seasoning as far as your salt. And then I'm going to add this salt-free dash flavorful onion and herb. I think the onion and herb one is probably my favorite. And don't worry, just go ahead and give it a good shake of that, both of them. And then I'm going to add some salt. This is Himalayan pink salt. You could use whatever salt you like. I'm going to add some pepper. I'm using this peppercorn melody. It's just different types of pepper. You could use regular pepper if you like. If you thought that was it with the spice, no. We're adding a little bit more spice. I'm just going to add a few of these red pepper. These are just crushed red pepper. I have my wings flipped over, and we're going to do the same to this side. So just make sure you season both sides. Now that the liquid in the pan has reduced, that the chicken created, because when you do cook it, it's gonna be, a bit liquidy because you're adding the lemon and the lime. So you just want it to dry down a bit. And now I'm going to go ahead and add some butter. I'm using the I Cannot Believe It's Not Butter, the light one. You could use real butter if you like. I'm going to go ahead and toss a good amount in there. It's probably like maybe a tablespoon or a bit more. And you want to make sure you're tossing them and just check it on them. You know, you don't want them to burn. And you also want to turn your heat down to a medium or medium to low heat, depending on how often you're gonna, check them out and toss them. You could turn them on simmer and let them cook that way, but I do recommend to keep them on a little bit of a higher heat, like a medium, and let them kind of do their thing, because that's when you're gonna get the best texture out of your wings. This is the way it should be looking in your pan when your wings are fully cooked. I got my basmati rice on the plate. As you can see, I like to create a place here in the middle for the wings. So this is how I plate my rice. This is optional, but I'm going to add a bit of green onion. If you haven't cooked with basmati rice, please try it, and try it with this dish. It goes amazing together. It tastes great. You're going to love it. So try this out. And I'll see you in my next video. I wish you could smell this. Oh my goodness.